Welcome to day 28 of my 30-day water fast. I'm Dave, and this is Dave Does Life. So today I've got a special one for you. This is a conversation with a fellow faster, someone who is on day 28 just like me. We started the same day, different countries, different body types, the same fast. I thought this was extraordinarily interesting, insightful, and I'm sure you'll find it as well. So let's get into it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I've never spoken to anybody that's gone through a fast. Are you still in it or what's
Yep.
happening?
What
Yeah?
do we have left? 3 days?
Yep.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, this is my first long fast. I've done one 5 days was my longest
Yeah.
previous fast.
Yeah, it's a pretty big jump, to go from 5 to 30.
It is.
Yeah. So how have you been finding it?
I mean, the first 2 or 3 4 days pretty rough.
Yep.
Um I mean, at this point it's normal. Right? I don't even think about, eating really. I mean, there's some hunger pangs every now and then, but
Yeah.
it's not awful by any means. I could probably go another year.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
know, right? I remember when I did my 42-day fast, I had planned 40 days, and I had my blood test was 2 days later, and I thought, well, this is dumb. Why quit now? Everything just feels normal. Just
right?
keep on going.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I've got plenty of body fat. I mean, I could live off myself for a long time.
well, that I was going to ask you about that kind of thing because I'm clearly, a somewhat smaller fellow than yourself. And
Yeah,
so when I started, I've got it here. I was 190.2 when I started. So I'll be 168 something tomorrow. Um, so one of the differences I can only imagine are those percentages of body fat as they apply to available energy, if that makes any sense.
right.
So with myself, when I kind of liken myself to a stick man at this point, because those extremities, all that body fat's gone. So
Mhm.
I look pretty ridiculous, quite frankly, with this, with the way that this situation is. But I kind of wondered about yourself, who is more fun sized than I am, and and how, like, are you feeling any kind of energy swings at all, or is it pretty level and consistent?
So it's pretty level and consistent, but I do notice one thing. I do notice that my energy gets depleted faster, um, without having the calories of any kind. Um, but on the flip side of that, even though the energy is depleted sometimes, if I do a little extra stuff, um, I feel way better. I
Hmm.
mean, the knee pain is gone, all that stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, but yeah, as far as energy, I have it, but it seems like it depletes fast.
Yep. Yeah. No, I get that too. Have you had any external pressure, like family wondering what the heck you're doing and all, anything like that? Friends?
No, I haven't told anybody.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
family, yes.
Right. Right.
My daughters know and my mom knows, but other than that, I haven't told anybody. I plan on restarting my videos on YouTube when I hit my 30-day.
I was gonna
And
ask
after
you
I do
about
my
that.
blood test and stuff. Yeah, I wanted to come back with a banger. I hadn't been posting, so
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
the start to that.
Yeah, no, that's that I'm a subscriber. I'll be looking forward to that. Um, have you noticed any sorry, I'm just referring to my notes here.
Yeah.
Um, have you noticed anything other than the physical changes? Like I know for myself I've kind of gone through at the very beginning I was super stressed out. And then that kind of subsided. And I've struggled with this particular fast. This one, for some reason, I've struggled a lot with sleep. Have you had any kind of other things other than, just basically the physiological, I guess?
So full transparency, I was drinking probably a 12 pack of beer a night.
You and
And
me both, brother.
yeah, and I was, and I was used to that. My body was used to that.
Yep.
So I can't say if it's the fast or not, but when I quit, was the start of the fast, obviously. And yeah, my sleep was horrible for about a week.
Yep.
Um, I mean, I was thinking about anything I could do. I was gonna drink some chamomile tea,
Hmm.
but it said it has problems with. Sometimes it causes problems with blood thinners, and
Oh yeah.
I'm on blood thinners because I had a pulmonary embolism a couple years ago.
No way.
Yeah, so
I I I had a DVT behind
mhm,
my right knee in November. And I
yeah,
avoided the pulmonary embolism, thankfully, and I was on blood thinners. I just got off them about a month and a half ago.
yeah.
That's crazy.
it is. I mean, especially for someone your weight, right? I
Yeah, yeah,
mean,
yeah.
and you sound. Yeah, I know you go bowling and stuff, and you're out in the outdoors and stuff. So I mean, especially being
Well,
active.
this one was self-inflicted. This is what, for in my particular case, it was nothing genetic or because of bad eating. This was self-inflicted because I've just got a horrifically bad habit of spending all day, every day in front of my computer. And I've got a this this lousy chair that I'm in. I've got to replace it, and cross my legs all the time. And this was self-inflicted, and quite frankly, it scared me hardcore. And
Yeah,
that was one of the reasons that I did this fast was because of that. That's a wild coincidence. That's amazing.
yeah,
So yeah, so you're still on the blood thinners too, are you?
yeah. I don't know that I'll ever come off of them. I mean, my cardiologist says. I mean, there's really no reason to come off of them, but
Hmm.
like to get off my other meds, right? So,
Yeah, yeah.
obviously I want to drop the weight and do that. So,
I, I hope you don't mind me asking, but I find this really fascinating about the weight difference between the two of us.
mhm.
What are you? Can you describe some of your weight losses? Because they can't be anywhere near mine. I would imagine. Like I'm sitting here losing a quarter of a pound a day, and I'm just kind of wondering what your experience is like.
So I can give you past experience. I
Hmm.
mean, I can get back with you on an email or something when we're done, but
Sure.
I said I wasn't going to weigh until I was done. So for
Oh,
30
okay.
days, I haven't weighed.
Oh, wow.
When I started, I was probably right at 600.
Oh,
Um,
wow. Okay.
I mean, yeah, there's a big difference between yours and my weight. I can tell
Yeah.
you from past experience, um, when I was eating carnivore.
I
Um,
saw that on your channel. Yeah.
yeah, when I was doing that, I lost actually 25 pounds in a week.
Wow.
A lot of it being water weight, of
Of
course,
course. Yeah.
because I'm swollen in my legs from drinking beer and stuff.
Right, right.
But I mean, but I looked at, I mean, I weighed myself 4 times. I mean, it was crazy that I had lost that much weight in a week. But
Wow.
yeah, when I eat carnivore, if I don't touch carbs and the insulin and the stays low, I mean, I drop weight quick.
That's amazing. But you've got the formula exactly right. That's what our plan is here. When I get off this fast, I've got 3 days of refeed, And
Yep.
then it's for the rest of the year, it's going to be high protein, low carbs. I'm not doing carnivore per se, but I'm supposed to be hitting 150 grams of protein every single day. So, and that's fairly easy for us here. We grow our own meat, so it's not, you know,
Do you have cows as well as like lamb
that's
and
what we
stuff?
don't.
Or
We don't have enough land. We used to have a family milk cow and calf, but we don't anymore. We grow free range pork, pigs. They're just out in the pasture, running around, and we have chickens and turkeys. We've got ducks coming in the spring. We've got 40 hens for eggs, that kind of thing.
nice.
We're not big enough. We don't have enough land for cows. I wish we did. Uh, 3 years ago, we were running sheep out
Mm.
there, but at this point, we're trying to scale back, and we've got the dogs. So
Right.
yeah. So what do you have any specific plans for refeed?
So yeah, I'm gonna do a three day as well.
Hmm.
First day is gonna be nothing but bone broth.
Perfect.
Second day I'm gonna do probably a mixture of bone broth and some steamed vegetables,
Yep.
and some sauerkraut, some organic sauerkraut.
Yep.
Then third day I'll still continue the bone broth, but I'll probably throw in some eggs, something like that.
Man, you got this dialed in. That's exactly what I'm going to do. What my routine is: start with bone broth. Just very slowly, I will add in some watermelon, which in Canada at this time of year is almost impossible to find. I did find two small ones. And then after I get the bone broth and watermelon introduced, then I'll slowly introduce some soft boiled egg and then some steamed spinach, and then I'll round it all out with some steamed fish, just because it's soft protein, and then it's back onto normal food. But yeah, man, it sounds like you've done your research. You've nailed it.
I mean,
Perfect.
I'm trying. So by Sunday, you should be good to go for chicken wings and queso and your
You know what?
beer.
I'm hoping I'm not going to injure myself on Super Bowl, but that was part of the timing of this fast for me.
It's on my mind. I'm on the fence. Do I do it or do I stay clean? But
Well, I'll tell you, after what was it, 26 or 27 days of the fast, we went junk food grocery shopping.
yeah,
And yeah, it was an experience. But yeah, we're gonna try the wings, and we're going to ask for forgiveness for those sins on the Monday.
yeah. I mean, like I say, I'm on the fence, but I'll probably do it. I'll
Yeah,
probably do
yeah,
it. Just to be honest. I
yeah.
mean, what's worth living if you can't have a little fun?
Well, exactly, exactly. So I've got in my notes here. You already actually addressed it a little bit, but I was wondering if you had future plans to vlog. I noticed when I was trying to contact you, I noticed that you have a TikTok account as well, too.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't. I TikTok isn't as much of a thing here, as far as I'm aware. Anyway, I mean it's a thing everywhere, but
Right.
it's yeah, it's not quite as popular as YouTube here. Well, for people my age, anyways.
I hear you.
So, but yeah, no, I just wondered if you were going to restart your YouTube. And
Yeah, I'll be reposting. I'll be posting on YouTube and TikTok.
yeah, very good. Well, I think that might clean up what I was going to ask you. So yeah, I was going to ask you a couple other things which you probably can't answer yet. Like, have you been happy with the results? But if you haven't done any weigh-ins or what?
I mean, as far as the weight, I mean, I can't say, but as far as being happy with the results, yeah, I mean, I'm ecstatic.
Yeah.
Just because of the pain, and I'm moving. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
when I would get up before I started this, when I was drinking the 12 pack a night and eating the
Right.
pizza and all the garbage. Um, it was a chore to get up. I mean, my knees hurt, ankles hurt, back hurt,
Yeah.
everything. And I would walk really slow, just to get over a little hump in the house. I'd
Yeah. Yeah.
have to hold on to the side of the door. It was horrible. And I was like, I can't believe I let myself get like this. And now, I mean, I'm zipping around the house and getting steps in and stuff. So, as far as the overall happiness with it, I mean, I'm ecstatic.
Cool. Well, I'll tell you, man, that's one heck of a jump to go from a 5 day fast all the way to a 30. Hats off to you. That's amazing.
I appreciate it, man. I had to do something. I mean,
Yeah.
it was getting to the point it was serious. So
Yeah, same thing. Well, it's it's funny what a health scare will do to you. For as
yeah,
far as motivation goes, I know for sure. Do you mind me? I just personal question. Do you mind me asking how old you are?
I am 51.
Oh, really? So we're closer than I thought.
How old are you?
You look. I just turned December. I just turned 60. So just that number alone, I don't like. I feel like I'm 39. So
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. I think I'm in my third or fourth midlife crisis now. So, but I'm still out there. I still ride a motorcycle. I still do all that stuff. But as the years go by, and like you say, those 12 packs tend to stack up after a while, and my body's just not what it used to be. That's for sure. So
yes.
this was kind of the kicker, and I actually enjoyed doing starting it in January this time because now I've got the whole year to look forward to.
Yeah.
The last time I did one, a super long one, was October, November. And for a guy of my stature, again, I tend to get, doing a long fast like this, I tend to get really cold. So I'm walking around in sweaters all the time. Um,
That was one thing I was when I found your channel. So I found your channel because before I started this, um, or I guess the day I started it, I was looking for other people that have done a 30-day fast. And I don't know if YouTube shadow bans that stuff or what, but you can't find a lot of 30-day fast stuff on YouTube. You could find
yeah.
3, 5, and 7 day,
Yeah.
but not a whole lot of 30-day. But I found you and I was like, it's intriguing that a man your size would do that long of a.
Well, again, there's different reasons for fasting, and my reason was very, very slim. Partially was to lose weight. My main goal was health, and I'm a just a massive believer in autophagy. When I did the one back in 2019, the 42 days. I was told by a specialist that I was in some deep, deep trouble with my prostate. And so I said, you're not going in there with a knife just yet. Give me this time. And I fasted, and lo and behold, my prostate numbers just tanked, went way down. And I thought, you know what? There's something to this. I believe this now. Um, I mean, you could say that's anecdotal, but for me, it turned me into a believer for sure. And so
Yeah.
this time around, that blood clot behind my right knee just freaked me out. And I was absolutely terrified of having a pulmonary embolism. So my heart's with you, man. I can't like, oh man.
I mean, I thought it was over. I thought it was
I
done.
know,
I
right?
thought I was having a heart attack and it was over. But um yeah, I mean, weight loss was partial on this as well, but mine was insulin resistance.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um because my last blood work, my fasting glucose was like 120, which isn't crazy, but it's not where it should be. And
Right.
now since I've been doing this, I've been doing my, measuring my glucose every week. Now I'm in like the low 80s fasting. So I mean, that was one of my big reasons.
I think just getting back to your previous point there about hard to find people doing a 30-day fast.
Mhm.
I think there's two reasons for that. Uh, just purely off the dome here.
Right.
I think that people who do extended super long fasts like this tend to gravitate toward the 40 days. It honestly, full disclosure here, it just didn't work out because I knew Super Bowl was coming up,
Right.
and 30 days was just going to be the number. I probably would have done a 40-day fast because I've done one before. So I think that's one reason. I think another reason is I can't remember how many years ago it was. It could have been like 8 or 9 years ago that the Guinness Book of World Records,
Mhm.
they actually removed all fasting records because they were afraid of people doing
Mm.
damage. You know what I mean?
That makes
So,
sense.
so I think that may have kind of carried over. I can't remember the two fellows' names. The guy that holds, or he's passed away now, but the guy that held the world record for water fasting.
The
Um,
guy that had the 382 days.
yes, that guy. And then the fellow that holds, he's still alive, that holds the record for dry fasting. Yeah, amazingly enough, is still alive, but those records have been removed from the Guinness Book of World Records because they were worried about public safety, which is kind of weird because the whole book of Guinness World
Right. It's
Records is
crazy
people
stuff.
risking their lives to do something dumb. But that may kind of affect YouTube. I don't really know, but
I mean, it
I
could.
can see the algorithm avoiding it. I can totally see that.
Sure. You can't find a lot on TikTok either. I don't know if they're doing the same thing or what, but and there's probably not a whole lot of people doing it as well. But I
Yeah,
mean,
again, in my mind, you're a little bit of an anomaly because people who usually do long fasts have super extensive experience doing, shorter to medium fasts, right? And then they get into it and longer and longer and longer. And it's like people getting a tattoo. Once they get one or two or three, they can't stop. They just keep going.
right.
That's been my take on the subject anyway. Um, so yeah, so again, just we can close out shortly. I was just again wondering about your 2026. Like, are you planning on keeping this high protein, low carb thing throughout the year, or do you have a time frame in mind? Or
So no time frame. I mean, probably going to be all year. I'm on the fence with that as well. If I'm going to go, straight carnivore for 3 months, 6 months, whatever, or if I'm just going to do, straight whole foods
Mhm.
with no carbs or limited carbs like avocado, stuff like that, olive oil, mixed with the carnivore. That's probably the route I'll go. Um, but yeah, I don't know
It's
yet.
interesting that you brought up that insulin resistance. What through my research and what my plan is calorie restriction until I get rid of this pot belly, and then it's going to be a maintenance. But my plan is every single Wednesday is a 36-hour water fast.
Hmm.
So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, kind of more calories than normal. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is going to be restricted, and so when I have my final meal on a Tuesday, then that's it until breakfast on Thursday morning. And
Yeah,
I'm going to try that every single week for the year. And that from what I understand is going to reset my insulin balance. You know,
yeah. Similar but different. I'll probably do 2 meals a day. First meal at maybe one, second meal at six.
Perfect.
So,
Like it is so intermittent fasting,
yeah.
right?
And
So
I may trick the body a couple 3 days a week and just do a one meal, or I may
yep,
flip it and do breakfast lunch, just to keep the body guessing.
exactly. Man, you've done your research. Good job. You're so impressive, man. I'm glad we got a chance to do this.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. I enjoyed it.
yeah, so your YouTube channel is at Shrinking Lindy, right?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else? I mean, it's not like we're speaking to millions of people, but if there's any other channels or whatever you want to plug, have at it.
No, I mean, I'm good. I mean, I hope somebody, like we both say, I'm sure we're not doctors and we're not telling you to do this, but
Exactly.
I hope it helps somebody. I hope somebody sees it and go, you know what? There's some 30-day fasters on YouTube. Unless they block us.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's my hope. I mean, I hope I stay strong and lose a bunch of weight in 2026, and I hope I can help somebody else if they have questions.
Yeah. Fabulous. All right, man. Thank you so much for joining me. I've
Absolutely.
learned a ton. I just can't believe how much in common there is with us being such wildly different people. But
Right.
yeah, it's crazy. But in any case, man, thanks. I really, really appreciate this a lot.
Yeah, I mean, again, thanks for having me. I enjoyed it, and I'll keep in touch, and
Yeah.
we might do another one someday. Who knows?
Yeah, I will be haunting your channel. I want to see what the results are.
I'll be on yours as well.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, have a good one.
You take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And there you have it. That's my conversation with Big Lindy. Super nice guy. What a fantastic conversation. And I actually look forward to doing it again in the very, very near future. So that's where we are today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Dave does live.